groups 1 and 4, and we're here to demonstrate on how to make a cloud chamber. My name is Chris Angeles,
And I'm Luz Perdon.
and we're here to demonstrate to make a cloud chamber. The first thing we need to do is to introduce the materials we needed.
So we need a clear transparent jar, sponge, clay,
A bowl and a colored black paper as an insulator.
So the first thing you need to do is you put the sponge in the jar. Then you grab your clay. So the clay can secure the sponge inside. You can't actually put an actual adhesive inside for the sponge, because the normal adhesive will usually melt for the isopropyl alcohol with the dry ice inside. So you have to secure the clay inside the jar with the sponge. After doing so, you have to put another layer of clay on the lid of the jar. This is to secure the jar and this thing you're going to attach it on later on. After doing so, you have the bowl. Since you don't have dry ice, so you have to put this over the dry ice. This will serve as an insulator for the dry ice. So after that, you're going to put isopropyl alcohol inside and then place it on top of the paper. You'll hold the jar this way so that the warmth of your hand and the coldness of the dry ice underneath will hold the pressure inside. If you actually use dry icing isopropyl alcohol,
We will have to turn off the lights and wait for a certain amount of time for the two chemicals to react. And after that, you will see tiny clouds forming inside the chamber. What is cloud chamber?
Cloud chamber, also known as Wilson cloud chamber, is a particle detector. Cloud chamber shows how clouds form, and it demonstrates how cloud molecules move in our atmosphere.
What is the importance of cloud chamber?
Cloud chambers are important in showing how cloud particles were formed. It will be good if people at least know how chemical reaction happen, and the cloud chamber experience is one of the best examples to show how reaction happen.
How did you come up with the design of your model?
We came up with the design of our model by watching videos on YouTube. We improvised the materials by using household materials.
Where did you get your inspirations of your model's design?
At first, we didn't know what to do with the cloud chamber design. But after browsing videos on YouTube, we got our inspiration there and found out that we can use household materials at home for the model.
How did you collaborated on the development of your model's design?
We collaborated on the development of our model design by dividing the workload depending on the capability of each member. People who speak louder were assigned to do the video, and those who speak softly were assigned to do the research.
How were you able to finish the task?
We were able to finish the task because we split the work to able to do one thing at the same time. By doing this, the editors had enough time to edit and put subtitles.
Do you think that the materials that you use for your model are economical? Or do you have to spend a lot to make it work?
We think that the materials we use were all economical because almost all the materials used were household materials. We almost didn't spend anything at all for the only one material we bought was the clay and nothing else.
What were the challenges you faced as you do the task? How did you surpass those challenges?
There were numerous challenges we faced as we do the experiment video. The major challenge we had has probably how uncoordinated our group was. Another challenge we faced was the lack of time we have for this video since it was simultaneous with our major examination. We crammed with this project, so we were able to give our best for this video. But unfortunately, we were able to finish our project.
How can you compare your model from the actual cloud chamber?
The actual cloud chamber and the model we created is only different because we didn't use actual dry ice and alcohol. We only demonstrated how the cloud chamber will be created, but not how the process actually works.
Were you satisfied with your output?
Yes, because we were able to minimize our expenses and know how to make cloud chamber. I'm looking forward to when we use actual dry ice and isopropyl alcohol.
Why do you think that your design is realistic?
We think our design is partly realistic because we were able to demonstrate how the cloud chamber actually look like, but since we use household materials, it does not look as realistic as the original cloud chamber.
In what way did you benefit from the task?
We benefited from the task by knowing how cloud chambers were created and how the chemical reaction